You have to admit that the US is a fantastic place to travel, whether you reside there or elsewhere in the world. However, the United States is a huge, huge country, so one experience will be very different from another. Here, you can find opulent resorts, hikes through national parks, wide open beaches, densely populated cities, and much more. Additionally, the weather is a factor. It goes without saying that a vacation in Alaska will be very different from one in Las Vegas, so you might want to make travel arrangements accordingly. Choosing a destination in the US based on the season is actually our top travel advice, so we've made it simple for you. The top tourist destinations in the United States for each month of the year have been compiled. That is how a trip should be done. Now, January. Colorado. It's no secret that Colorado has some of the best ski resorts in the nation, but this state has a lot more to offer winter outdoor enthusiasts. Embrace winter camping and dog sledding at the renovated mine town of Dunton Hot Springs, where you'll find an Old West saloon, the chance to go ice climbing, and, of course, more hot springs. Other popular ski resorts include Telluride, Steamboat Springs, and Telluride. February. Yellowstone National Park. Despite being understandably more popular in the summer, the world-famous Wyoming National Park is always breathtaking. However, if you can make it there in February, you'll be in for a real treat as the entire area is transformed into an otherworldly wintry wilderness. Animals, particularly bison with their shaggy winter coats, are much easier to spot in the snow, and the steam from the geysers is much more noticeable. March. Hawaii. While Hawaii experiences lovely weather and pleasant temperatures throughout the year, with thermometers consistently remaining above 79 degrees Fahrenheit and below 88 degrees Fahrenheit, March and April are especially pleasant times to visit, falling in between the spring and summer vacation seasons. Every part of the state is breathtaking, from the enormous volcanoes on the Big Island, Mauna Kea, Mauna Loa, and Kilauea, to the Na Pali cliffs of Kauai and the pristine beaches of Oahu. But if you have to choose just one place to see while you're there, we suggest going to the very top of Maui, where the landscape of the enormous caldera in the Haleakala crater is otherworldly. April. Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C., despite being a very old city, is constantly changing. Right now, new museums are opening. Cherry blossom season will continue this spring. Washington, D.C., seems to draw most of the world's attention during Japan's cherry blossom season. Likewise has a decent one that typically lasts from late March to early April. The tidal basin, where over 3,000 trees are transformed with brilliant blooms, is the best place to view it. Furthermore, while you're here, you can still take the customary selfie with the White House, Lincoln Memorial, and National Mall. May. Mighty 5. We're referring to the untamed landscape of Utah, which is connected by a chain of 5 national parks: Zion, Bryce Canyon, Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, and Arches. There's also the well-known Monument Valley, which is situated in the nearby Navajo Nation. You've probably seen it on screen in almost every John Wayne Western, and it hasn't changed one bit since then. Massive sandstone formations, winding slot canyons, and starry skies in all 5 locations up the beauty factor. June. Coast of the West. California and the Pacific Northwest are calling, so let the road trip klaxon go off. To avoid the chaos of July 4th, when U.S. roads are closed, leave in June. The entire month to explore the best of the West Coast will be congested with long weekenders on their way to family barbecues and baseball games. This region of North America is as diverse as its days are long, offering opportunities to enjoy the sun in San Diego, take a forest bath in Oregon, explore Seattle's street art, or simply make the most of Vancouver's driest month of the year. July. Alaska. In Denali National Park, July is a great time to see caribou, wolves, and golden eagles. You can also see grizzly bears, who are actively hunting salmon to gain weight before hibernating. They also consume the season's plentiful berries, which are particularly plump and juicy in Alaska. You can taste these berries on almost any hike and in and around the breathtaking Glacier Bay National Park. August. Mount Desert Island and Acadia National Park. Acadia National Park, which spans a large portion of Mount Desert Island and beyond, including lovely Bar Harbor, is located in the far northeastern corner of America. Massive granite rock formations tower, crashing Atlantic Ocean waves batter rocky beaches, and serene forests, lakes, and ponds are all nearby. Following your visit to this heartbreakingly beautiful island sanctuary, you can find many of the state's fabled lobster roll stands waiting in town to serve you the state's delectable crustacean. September, Great Smoky Mountains National Park. The Great Smoky Mountains, America's most popular national park, is a location where the laid-back pace of the South coexists with an outdoor enthusiast's paradise. Hike in to see lovely waterfalls and expansive views filled with mountains and forests. You can also fish for trout in a peaceful stream. You'll need a permit, and take in the kaleidoscope of colors during the autumn foliage change. Someone who is walking the Appalachian Trail might also cross your path. The national park is traversed by more than 70 miles of the 2,190-mile path. 10. October, New Mexico. New Mexico is much more than just a desert state and a particular Netflix series. The vibrant International Balloon Fiesta is held in Albuquerque every October, where you can see hundreds of Technicolor hot air balloons as they soar through the sky. It has grown to be the largest balloon festival in the world and the most photographed event on Earth thanks to the seemingly endless skies and magnificent sunrises. In the foothills of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Santa Fe offers a unique blend of Spanish colonial architecture and historic adobe neighborhoods, as well as a comprehensive Georgia O'Keeffe Museum honoring both American modernism and her artistic legacy. November, Vegas. Sin City's reputation as a destination for entertainment is growing along with the names of the artists who are now signing residencies in Las Vegas, like Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Catch a show while you're there, but since the weather is currently pleasant cool, this is also the ideal time to explore off-strip. Visit the red-hued Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area if you're looking for geological beauty. Head downtown to see street art. December, Miami. Although the Magic City may not be a location you would typically associate with art and culture, it frequently hosts works and exhibitions from renowned international artists. There are plenty of side events taking place simultaneously outside Miami Beach's main convention center, so you don't even need to be super rich or part of the industry to participate. See the public sculpture, as well as the numerous pop-ups, gallery events, and installations that have led to this being dubbed Art Week by locals. Visit South Beach to get a tan in between, and our very own Time Out Market Miami to get some shopping done. So there you have it, the best places to go in the US, for every month of the year. Happy holidays!